Our good friend Michael P. Clive is in the kitchen.
We're not joking around this morning, are we?
No, sir.
We are not. We are.
Yes, we are.
Well, we like to have our fun.
We're going to flambe?
Yeah, we are. We are going to, well, I thought I'd come by. It is February, and sometimes it's nice in February to pull out all the stops, whether it be for last week's romantic occasions, for Valentine's, or rolling into the spring. Doing tableside flambés are the it thing to do.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What do you need to make a flambe?
Well, you need to figure out whether you're going to be doing a dessert flambe.
There's a joke there somewhere.
No,
Yeah.
Sure. You up first? Let's just.
Let's make the meat flambe first.
Yeah, sweet or savory. We're going to go with savory. That's our steak flambe. Traditionally, the steak au poivre, right?
Steak
Au poivre, right? So pepper steak. But we're going to use brandy, and we are going to turn this into.
Brandy, she's a fine girl. What a good wife she would be.
Looking Glass is one of my favorite bands of all time, all right? So.
Do you know I heard that song yesterday? In of all places, Golf Town.
Golf Town.
Yeah, they were playing that song.
It is, well, they are a one-hit wonder.
They
anyway,
sure are.
This dish is no one-hit wonder, okay?
No.
What you do is you, first things first, you take a pan, you melt a little bit of butter, a little bit of oil to keep the milk fats from burning in your pan, and then you take your favorite cut of meat, whether it be a New York strip steak.
What do you got in there?
I have top sirloin.
Top sirloin?
Yeah, and so we've seasoned it liberally with salt and pepper on both sides.
Right.
And we want to get a nice browning crust, and also not to overcook the steak, so a very high temperature is needed. I took the liberty of browning a steak earlier just so that we wouldn't get bogged down with.
You and your liberties.
Yeah,
Yes,
I take full liberties. So the idea is that you would brown, you'd brown,
Right.
and then you would take the drippings left in the pan, like I have here. You would deglaze using a little beef stock.
Is that how you make your onions taste so good?
Yeah, people were talking this morning about how fragrant the studio smells,
Yes,
and
it does.
it really
Smells delicious in here.
I can't take the full credit; it's the onions.
Right.
But what I've done here is I've deglazed the pan, so the brown bits stuck from the steak to the pan, we bring up using the liquid, that being the stock. You could use water, you could use alcohol. We are going to get to that. I just want to give a little body to the sauce, so I'm using stock. Shallots as well go in. And the idea here is then to reach for green peppercorns, all right? So not dried peppercorns, not the pepper smell, not the peppercorns that are in the pepper mill that we season the steak with, i.e. this demonstration.
Right, not that.
But rather out of the can in the grocery stores, you can find these very soft.
What do you do with them?
Well, you can eat them.
Why would you eat them?
Because try one, very peppery, but not harsh, dark
they're
pepper.
soft.
They're soft. Perfect for putting into a sauce like this.
I had no idea. I thought they're crunchy.
No. You like that?
I do.
Their flavors are coaxed out using the stock and using the brandy that we are now going to add right here. Now, here we go. We put the steak
Right on
back
top
in,
there?
Right on top.
Okay.
And then you add your brandy, about 3/4 of an ounce. If you're using an open flame at home, pull the pan away, add the brandy, let the brandy
Can you do this
warm.
on a cooktop?
Absolutely, but you want to make sure that the brandy,
Well, that's peppery, Michael.
it gets to you. But you want to make sure that the brandy warms up as it's doing.
Before you light the fire?
And then,
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Yeah. And
Let
so
me
then-
stand next to your fire.
And we dim the lights.
Fire.
No, we don't.
We didn't dim the lights.
That's okay. You want to know
we do
why
it the
we
next one?
flambe? Let's talk about flambe principles here. We're burning away the alcohol. We're left with the flavor, the pure flavor of the brandy. And later on in our show, we're going to be doing a dessert application with the flambe, where we will be taking crepe Suzette to new heights, using some peaches. We're going to make a caramel sauce from scratch. We're going to hug and embrace and talk about.
We already hugged and embraced.
Okay, this steak
had a man
is ready
hug
for
earlier.
serving. Mount it up with your mashed potatoes. Mount it up with your mushrooms, whatever it may be.
Might I try that?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of steak and knife for you.
Oh, you're going to put on that? Oh.
And then
look
the
at that.
sauce. And you could add a splash of cream here, but I have a lot of friends, including myself, who are trying to watch the waistline. The old 31 doesn't just
Yes,
get there on
because
itself.
you're.
And
31, yeah, I remember when I was 10.
so we gather around. Keep going.
What?
Just pop
It's
it
a
in.
little what?
It's a little, well, it's not medium rare like I know you like it, but for television purposes,
It's delicious.
it's delicious. And I know you
How
love your
could you
steaks.
not? I
you
do.
love your steaks. And we did this here today in front of you. You can do this tonight. and you can impress all sorts of fun people, right? Right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's good. That's really good, actually.
Well, again, shallots, a little bit of onion, green peppercorns, brandy, light it ablaze. You've got a nice sauce with the pan drippings included.
Are we
Tons of
gonna
flavor.
Are we gonna set dessert on fire later?
We sure are. We're gonna.